Hi guys, Martin at e-bike shop, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the brand new Scott e-Sub Tour. So this is a new model for 2017. This is the unisex version that I'm demonstrating right now, but we do it in a crossbar as well. The only difference being on the Uni, the battery is mounted here, so there's plenty of space to get on and off. On the crossbar model, it's mounted up here, obviously with it being a crossbar there. This is actually quite a unique way of mounting the battery on a unisex bike. It's normally mounted on the pannier rack at the back on a low step bicycle, but on this one they've mounted it in the center to keep things nice and efficient, and also keep the weight down low and in the middle of the bike. So it's quite a unique design actually. So if we start at the front of the bike, we've got a Suntour suspension fork on here that does have a lockout. We've got Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, which is really nice to see at a price level of this bike. So over any sort of rim brake or anything like that, hydraulic disc brakes, really good performance. We've got a puncture resistant tyre from Continental. As you can see, the mudguards front and rear, and these are a proper mudguard, full length, situate the whole of the bike, keep the bike nice and clean and keep you clean as a rider as well. Moving up to the front, we've got an adjustable stem. So this is actually adjustable on a pivot point here, which you can loosen and tighten depending on where the user wants it. You've got a complete control over the angle of where they're mounted, and a semi-wrap bar as well to keep things nice and controlled, but also comfortable with the grips that are offered here. They support your palms a little bit more, make for a nicer overall ride. Up the top, your controls are nice and simple. It's all Shimano on this bike, so Shimano brakes, Shimano gear system. It's all 10 speed on this one on a derailleur. Trigger shifters, so really easy to use. You might notice that we've got this unique light mounted on the front of the Bosch bracket here. This is actually completely linked into the Bosch system itself, front and at the back. And the back one's really nicely situated in the mudguard. Really effective, clean cable routing. Most of all, importantly, it's safe. You can be seen for a long distance away and it's not going to get covered by your jacket or your bags or anything like that. I can actually demonstrate the lights on and off here. It's a really white crisp LED light at the front, and the back's Cree LED as well, so it's really visible, really vibrant, and it uses very low power. So this is controlled off the Bosch system itself, remember, so you can turn it on and off using the display panel. We move down, got a comfortable saddle on here. Obviously at the back you've got pannier rack, so you've got that already mounted on the bike, which is actually a built-in rack to the mudguard, so it all works nicely together. You've got a lock on the rear as well, so not so much used in the UK, but if you are popping in getting a paper, you can lock the back wheel using this. If you're stopping anywhere for any lengths of time, you need to still lock the bike as usual through the frame. And a side stand on here as well. So out the box, you've kind of got all the essentials you need. You don't need to be adding anything to this bike. I mean, some people will opt for a sort of a bigger, chunkier lock and maybe a pannier bag. But aside from that, the bike is ready to roll. So it's a really, really nice example. Don't forget, guys, we do it in the crossbar as well. So you can see that all on the site there and make your selection from there.